Okay, we're off the second match. Apologies for not having the scoreboard up. They had a really quick changeover this time. I didn't quite have time to get everything squared away. And just like that, Baylor with the try.
Gotcha. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought maybe you were VO. They do a lousy job.
We do a great job.
You do a great job.
Local owned and operated.
What's that?
Locally owned and operated.
Very good.
Baylor with the restart pins deep in their own territory. Quick step by Baylor. He's going to take that one in for another try. So just like that, we're about 2.5 minutes in. Baylor is up 10-0. That's a good long kick, straight up the middle. Good high kick by Baylor. It's going to be knocked on by U of H. That'll turn the ball over with Baylor taking possession just outside the 22. U of H cited for collapsing the scrum. And Baylor called for knocking it on. That's going to bring us right back to the scrum, but this time for U of H. Good scrum for U of H. Nice step by the runner there. He's looking for some support. Finds one. Needed a man on the outside that he didn't have. And Baylor going to be called for a high tackle. Pass almost gets away from him there. UH losing ground quickly. Nice run brings them back to midfield. That ball had rolled into touch. Baylor line out. Ball takes an awkward bounce, and U of H picks it up. Baylor now looking for some openings in that spread out defense. He's going to go to the edge. Cuts back in. Can't quite get a step on that last man. Baylor resetting. They've got some space on the left. Almost with the shirt tail tackle, but he breaks free. He's going to take that one in, put it down under the post. Straight up the middle. That one's good. Brings our score to Baylor 19, Houston 0. Should be nearing the end of the half. Perhaps time for one more sequence. High kick if it makes it 10. It does, takes an awkward bounce. U of H called for a knock-on. I'm sorry, Baylor called for a knock-on. Ref whistles halftime. Score Baylor 19, University of Houston 0. Okay, we're back for the second half. University of Houston kicking off left to right. Score Baylor 19, University of Houston 0. Low, deep kick. Baylor's going to take over well inside their 25. Pass gets away from him, though, picked up by University of Houston. If he can stay in touch, that's both Baylor jackals the ball, and they're just going to kick it out of there. And that ball's going to roll into touch. So University of Houston knocking on the door there. Good defensive play by Baylor to just get that out of there, save the try.
I can't get to it quite yet.
line out for Baylor. Couple of offloads, 3 offloads. And just like that, they're back at midfield. He comes around the corner. He's got the line break. Past the 22. It's a foot race. And he passed the last guy. He's going to take that one in and dot it down just outside the post. Okay, my apologies, folks. I did not see the kick. I didn't see a ref's arm up, so I'm going to say no good on that kick. So 2 minutes gone in this second half. Baylor 24, University of Houston 0. Good kick. Almost stolen by Baylor, but not quite. University of Houston really struggling with that swarming Baylor defense. There's a line break. He looks to offload it. Offloaded, or it might have been stripped. Strong counter ruck by Baylor, but U of H maintains the possession. And they let that ball hit the ground. It takes a funky bounce right into the arms of a Baylor player. And so just like that, we're going the other way. Baylor drives that one a good 15 meters after contact. And that's going to be a forward pass. It's going to roll all the way over into touch, though. So with that ball going into touch, that'll turn over to Baylor for a line out to be about 30 meters or so out from the try line. And the sun coming out. Maybe that'll help dry up the field here for the boys. I think the ref said that was not straight. Turns the ball over to University of Houston. Baylor looking for the offload, just had no one there. But now they find a corner, 1 man to beat, he's around. There we go, he's gonna swing in and dot that one down right beneath the post. Another Baylor try with about 2.5 minutes to play. Kick's no good. 2 minutes to play in this match. Baylor 29, University of Houston 0.
Sir, I just want to let you know, if you stand up there, you're going to be right in the camera.
Yeah, I'm not going to stand up.
Careful what you say.
Good high kick, fielded clean by University of Houston. He breaks a couple of tackles. He's going to take that one forward. Baylor picks off the pack. It's again, that's got to be the 4th pass that Baylor has stolen. Baylor's going to have the line out here at the 22. Ball gets away there. I think Baylor going to be, I think he may call a knock on there. Let's see. Or not straight. Yeah, I didn't quite see the signal, but that was either a knock on or not straight. The ref awards a Houston scrum at the 22. Again, bad pass, knocked on by U of H, re-knocked on by Baylor. Ref throws up his hands in confusion, not sure what he's going to call there. So much knocking on there, the ref said just play on. Strong tackle by Baylor, he's got U of H pinned behind the 5. And I think that was a knock on. Ref whistles the end of the game. Yes, end of the game. So final score, Baylor 29, Houston 0. All right, kicking off Texas versus Texas Tech. That ball doesn't go 10. So Texas Tech should get a restart at the midfield. And the quick tap. So there they go. Forward about to the 10. Some good leg drive. Offload, he breaks free from the man on the wing. He tries to step the last man. He's open. He's got speed. He's going to take that one in. Texas Tech try. And the Red Raiders strike first. Conversion's up and good. 1 minute gone. Texas 0, Texas Tech 7. High, deep kick. Texas taking control back at their 22. He's going to break free on the wing. He's got one man to beat. Texas Tech brings him down just outside their own 22. So that's going to be about a 40-meter gain for Texas. So Texas now looking to go for the left side. Runs into 2 Tech defenders. Tech left a hole. He's going to exploit it. He's through. Texas Tech just extended the defense just a bit too much there. Left a big gap, and Texas barges right through it. That kicks up and good. Tie score 7-7.
So I have a YouTube channel called Rampant Sports Media. So if you look up here and go to my Livestream, and you'll see a YouTube link on there, or YouTube icon. We've got icons on Facebook, YouTube, and stuff. Yeah, that one works as well. And so usually within a couple of days, I'll get on my track with
Texas Tech taking over in midfield. UT doing a good job stringing that defense out to the right, not leaving a hole, but oh, they find a gap on the corner. Texas Tech's going to take that one through. And again, another one just under the post. Okay, my apologies, folks. I looked away right as he kicked, but that was a chip shot right up the middle. I'm going to assume it was good. And Texas Tech kicks to restart. Fielded clean by Texas. Looking for a hole. He's going to be brought down about the 10-meter line. Strong ruck by Texas. Texas looking for the corner there, Pat. They beat one. Last defender is going to bring him down just shy of the 22. Texas proved to be dangerous from this distance on the last cycle. Offload pass is going to be bobbled though, sets them back a bit. Texas Tech allowing that defense to get spread out again. UT's going to find a hole, and they do. There's the corner. He'll take that around, dot that down right under the post. That's pretty much going to tie the game. Okay, so 12-14, conversion kicks yet to come. That kicks up and good, and we have us a tie game. So Texas Tech just, they let their defense get strung out, bit slow resetting from the backside. They had two players, to me, looked like they were out of defensive position and just left their right-hand winger pretty much all alone with a huge territory to defend. And Texas, good team, they exploited it. Texas gets a hand on that kick. Tap it into touch, and ref whistles halftime. So your score, Texas 14, Texas Tech 14. Okay, just like that, we're back for the second half. Texas Tech kicking off this half, moving right to left. And the score tied up, Texas 14, Texas Tech 14. It's a good high kick. If it makes it 10, it doesn't. Texas will get a restart at midfield. Quick tap, and Texas looking for a hole along that left side. Texas called for hands in the ruck. Texas Tech with a real quick tap to restart. They've got a man open on the left-hand side. And that opening closed up, but the 4 is it's made a really good run. He's inside the 22 before being brought down. Tech resets. There's the man open on the right-hand side. He bobbles the pass. That's going to be a knock-on. No, looks like ref had called a advantage penalty. Texas cited for offsides. So Texas Tech right at the 22-meter line. Quick tap and go. They look for the cutback. UT's not buying it, but number 4 is going to power forward. He's about 10 meters out. Texas Tech takes it back to the right. Sheds the tackler. He's down to a bit over 5 meters to go. So again, Texas Tech knocking at the door, just looking for an opening. Looks for the show and go, bobbles the pass. That's going to be a knock-on advantage, Texas. And there's the penalty. There's the knock-on, so Texas will take over just outside the 5. Bit dirty on the scrum, but Texas maintains the possession. He's looking to go left. Just misses the opportunity to offload. Good defense by Texas Tech this time. They're going to jackal the ball. Texas Tech a little slow to get into an attacking formation there. Number 11 sidesteps a tackler again. That's about the 4th time he's done that. Tech's going to be brought down about a meter out. See if 11 can sidestep this time. No, he cannot. So Tech driven back to the 5. They're going to look to go the other way now. Kicks the ball. That's going to roll into touch. That's going to roll into touch. I believe that will be a goal line drop for A&M. I mean for Texas. 22 drop. Okay, 22-meter drop. Quick tap and go. Tech defender out of position. Gives UT a big opening. Support gets over. They're going to bring him down just past midfield. Huge counter rug by Texas Tech, but Texas player being cited for not releasing the ball. So just short of midfield. Texas Tech takes over with about 2.5 minutes to play. Score still tied, 14-0. Not much of an opening in that Texas line going up the middle, but he makes about 5 meters. 13 looks for a step. There's a quick offload. Oh, another offload may have been knocked forward. Ref says play on. Looks to put a step on one. He's going to be caught between a defender and the sideline. That's going to be a knock on Texas Tech. Advantage Texas. They come up with the ball. They're looking for that right-hand corner. He's past one. He's free and clear. He's going to take that one all the way in. That's going to be the go-ahead try for Texas. So the ball carrier happy to just stand there and run down the clock, forcing the Texas Tech players to come in and make him tot it down. There's the try. Texas 19, Texas Tech 14. And this conversion should be an easy chip kick. Kicks up and good. Texas 21, Texas Tech 14 with 1 minute to play. So time winding down, about 30 seconds left to play. Texas kicks off. Texas Tech almost gets the break, but he's caught by a shirt tail, still looking to power forward. Quick offload. Texas Tech's got him overloaded on the right if they can avoid the, if they can exploit it. They got a two-man overload on the right. 13 elects to step back inward. Skip pass. Texas Tech with a lucky bounce, but ref says that pass is forward. That's going to turn the ball over to Texas as time winds down. Just imagine Texas will wait a few more seconds, ensure the clock's wound down, and then kick this one into touch. Scrum half hit quickly before he can get the pass off. Texas Tech looking to jackal. Ref says hands in the ruck, Texas Tech. Ball over to Texas. My apologies, folks. I looked away right as the ref blew that whistle. Did not see the penalty, but he's signaling Texas Tech ball. With time expired, that's going to give Texas Tech the opportunity to get in there and score before to score with no time left on the clock. Tie this one up. Texas Tech looking to go left. There's the man. He's got one man to beat. He's going for the corner. He's going to be dragged into touch. That may end the game. And it does. Final score, Texas 21, Texas Tech 14. We shall be back shortly. Okay, kicking off Baylor versus University of Texas. Baylor in the green and gold, kicking off right to left. High kick, going to be fielded by UT between the lines. UT quickly working to the right, but Baylor's got defender there. Nowhere to go. UT breaks one tackle. He's up to the 10-meter line. And they're going to reset and bring it back to the right. He's got some room on the left. He's got a man. He overthrows the ball into touch. That's going to give Baylor a line out. A few meters shy of the 22. Good attacking position. Baylor lineout's overthrown. They're going to maintain possession, though. He finds a seam. He's going to the right. He's needing some support. He gets the line break. He's through. He's going to, just sidesteps 3 defenders, takes that one all the way in for a try. Beautiful run by Baylor. Apologies, folks. I looked away for the conversion kick, but it was good. So our score, Baylor 7, Texas 0, as Baylor kicks off to restart. Texas bobbles the ball, could be a knock-on. It is. Ref calls a knock-on, so again, that's going to give Baylor a good position from which to attack just outside the UT 22. Ref doesn't like the scrum. Infraction to UT, not quite sure what it was, but Baylor with a quick tap is going to go to the right. He's looking for a step. UT defense just swarming. Ball's loose. Ball came loose, but Baylor hung on to it. And it's just turning into a full-on kerfuffle out there. Baylor's going to need to slow up and reset. Ref calls Baylor for hands in the ruck, and so UT with a quick tap to restart, and they're coming up on their own 22. UT with a man on the right, fullback's there. He's going to bring him down. UT looking to take it to the opposite side. There's an opening out here. He's looking for the step, nope. Baylor defender can't be fooled. He's going to be brought down just past the 10. Again, Baylor going to be called for coming off their feet in the ruck, and UT again with a super quick tap, and they're back off and running. Baylor looking to take this guy into touch, can't quite get him there. UT really quick to reset and recycle. Looking to catch Baylor off guard. So UT now across midfield. Baylor looking to jackal, can't do it. Baylor driving Texas backwards, looking for them to make a mistake. They do drop the ball, and they're going to recover it about their own 10, but they've lost about 15 meters the last few seconds. Texas looking for a seam. They got a man on the outside. Baylor with wonderful edge defense. Baylor going to be called for delayed offsides. Advantage penalty to Texas will allow them to reset, but Baylor really protecting the edge as well. Oh, UT finds a hole in the middle. He breaks free. He's got speed. Can he be caught? The 14 catches him by a shoestring, doubles it up, catches the next guy. But he's going to get forward to about a meter out, and UT's going to stretch that one over for a try. Really well executed, both offensively and defensively, that series. Baylor's 14, impressive with 2 tackles in a row, but UT has plenty of support. Stretch that one over for a try. Kick's good. So UT ties it up. About 30 seconds left in this first half. Score tied 7-7. Nice high kick by UT. And I think UT is going to be called for playing the man in the air. So Baylor advancing from their own 10. Couple of bobbles, and suddenly, just like that, they're back at the 22. There's a line break by Baylor, though. No one there. He's being chased. Oh, looking for the looking for the support. Would have been a forward pass. He wisely elected to keep it, and managed to evade the defender, and so we're in for another Baylor try. Kick's good. And ref says halftime. Okay, we are back for the second half. So folks, I will beg your indulgence. I'm going to go silent on the commentary for a bit while I grab a bit of lunch. There is no break time between these matches, so I'll keep following the match though. are back with University of Houston versus Texas Tech. University of Houston kicking off left to right, wearing the red, Texas Tech in the black. Pass gets away from the Tech receiver. He manages to tip it back into play, but the ref is behind the pole, can't see him. I think the ref is calling a knock-on to Texas Tech, so that's going to give us a UH scrum. So Texas Tech picks the ball up, but they are pushed back all the way to their own 5-meter line. This young man's got wheels, but number 3, look at him turn it on. Tech runner's going to be caught. He's got a support man there, though. I didn't think anyone was going to catch that Texas Tech runner, but number 3 just had an afterburner. So Tech looking to go to the left now. Number 17's fending off a couple of defenders. And he's going to take that in for a Texas Tech try. Conversion's an easy chip kick when you dot it down under the post. So with 2 minutes gone, Texas Tech 7, University of Houston 0. Texas Tech's restart kick is not going to make it the required 10 meters. That'll give us a Houston quick tap restart at midfield. Houston player runs over one defender. Looks to offload the ball, but the ref's going to call that a forward pass. Tech looking to go left. Oh, he's calling for the support. There's a support man. U of H intercepts the pass. Just like that, we're going the other direction. He finds a seam. Ref's going to call it back, and he's calling obstruction. So it looks like the number 21 for University of Houston ran behind one of his own players after intercepting that pass. That's obstruction. Turns the ball back over to Texas Tech, and quick tap and go. And they're off. Offload. He's straddling the line. He's in the try zone, but I'm not sure. Yep, AR says he went into touch. Just too much tightrope there. Couldn't stay in, so that's going to turn the ball over to Houston for a line out. Houston's lineout's overthrown, but fielded by their own player. Going to be a shirt tail tackle. Ref blows it up. Let's see what the signal is here. Not quite sure the nature of the infraction, but it is on Texas Tech. And Houston taking the opportunity to switch out a player. Looking for the offload. There, he's got it. And he's back to the 10-meter line. And U of H not releasing the ball. That turns it over to Tech. Quick tap. Texas Tech doing all their running sideways here. Finally finds a man to offload too. He makes a couple of meters before being brought to ground. Texas Tech again looking to run sideways. Bit of a skip pass. They're looking for the 18 there. He drops that ball. That's going to be either a forward pass or a knock on. I think the ref calls forward pass. And Houston swapping out another two. Looks like Texas Tech is going to swap out one. U of H scrum half brought to ground quickly upon touching the ball. U of H does manage, he drops it right there. I was going to say they managed to maintain possession, but the knock-on's going to turn it over. Texas Tech's pass is lost. U of H coming after it. They're going to be the first ones to gather that ball on the ground. And U of H's pass is going to roll into touch, turning the ball back over to Texas Tech. We look to be well past the 7-minute mark here, so I'm thinking the ref will be blowing the whistle for halftime here any minute. Yeah, players look to be headed for the sideline, so I do believe that that is halftime. So we go into halftime. Your score: Texas Tech 7, University of Houston 0. Okay, we're back for the start of the second half. Texas Tech will be kicking off left to right. And the score, Texas Tech 7, University of Houston 0. Deep kick by Texas Tech. U of H will start their drive from their own 22. That pass is going to be, oh, I thought it was forward, but the ref seemed to signal play on. So U of H working themselves backwards here, looking for a hole. No dice. Texas Tech's going to bring them down in just inside their own 22. Pretty much about the original gain line. UH now back near their 5. Missed tackle gives them an opportunity to break free with the defender out of position, but Texas Tech stays strong. U of H working their way back to their own 22. Texas Tech now with the line out just outside the 22. Ball gets away from them and picked up by a University of Houston player. Fitch looking for the skip pass out to the left-hand wing. He's going to turn the corner, and he's beat the man. Number 18 gets there, though. Houston's brought to ground prior to the midfield. And that pass was well anticipated and picked off by Texas Tech. He'll take that in, and he'll dot that one down for a Texas Tech try. Texas Tech's number 10 saw that one coming a mile away. Conversion kick was good, and so with that our score is Houston 0, Texas Tech 12. That one fielded between the lines. U of H working their way left and forward. They're coming up on about midfield. Again, Texas Tech anticipates the pass. That's going to be a knock on Texas Tech, though. Ref signaled advantage to University of Houston. They play on. So as soon as play stops, he'll pull that back for the advantage for the knock on. And there it is. So U of H coming back just shy of midfield for a scrum. On 3 minutes to play. U of H restarts the scrum, ball's out. Again, he's going to be hit quickly upon touching the ball. Tech looking to jackal. I think ref's going to call him for hands in the ruck. Yep. Looked to me like he got there before the ruck formed, but the ref is the one getting paid to call this game, not me. So we'll have a quick tap for University of Houston. And they're looking to go left. Texas Tech anticipating that pass. He almost overran the ball carrier. And U of H not rolling away after the tackle. I'm sorry, Texas Tech not rolling away. So UH with a quick tap to restart. Ref didn't like something's going to bring it back. U of H bobbles the ball. I think, yep, ref's going to call a knock on. So that knock-on is going to give us a midfield scrum to Texas Tech. Texas Tech with a good sidestep. He finds the man for the offload. Hey, he's going to take it in for a third Red Raider try. So coming up on 30 seconds left in the game. Conversion kicks goods. Tech up 19-0. Just enough time for Tech to restart. And at the first infraction that kills play should end the game. So Tech elects not to kick and just gives UH a midfield quick tap. And U of H looking for a pride try here. That pass is way, way forward, and that will end the match. Your final score, University of Houston 0, Texas Tech 19. Next up. Baylor with a pretty good return so far. They've got two men on the right wing. A lot of Texas Tech defenders there, but he's weaving and dodging. He's going to take that one all the way in. He does. That's a try for Baylor. Conversion kick was good. Baylor now kick it back to Texas Tech. Great starting play by Baylor. Good kick, good speed to get there. They've got the ball. They're going to flip it over to the left-hand wing, and he's going to take it all the way in. Just like that, we've got another try by Baylor. ball is going to fall short. Conversion's no good. So a couple of minutes in here, we've got score Texas Tech 0, Baylor 12. Baylor almost intercepted that offload pass. Texas Tech getting pinned deep in their own territory. Baylor with a good scrum. Quick reversal. Chip kick, he's looking for the wing. Oh, takes a bad bounce for him. And Texas Tech had got the ball about their own 5. And it looks like the ref is calling Baylor for a knock-on. Texas Tech just ran over a Baylor defender. Fended off a second one. Now it's a foot race. He's got nothing but green in front of him. 2 men chasing. Fakes the offload. One defender bites, one doesn't. Reverses his field. He's in now. Texas Tech for the try. Conversion was no good, so the score is Texas Tech 5, Baylor 12. So again, Baylor looking to exploit the openings on the wing. That offload pass is going to be picked off by a Tech player. Ref signaling. Ref's going to call that a knock-on. It looked to me like it was off his feet, not his hands, but as we said before, ref gets paid to call the game, and I don't. So that's a knock-on, going to turn it over to Baylor. Ball's out. Baylor scrummy's hit quickly as he touches the ball, but Baylor maintains the possession. They're going to kick out of the danger zone. They're just kicking for space here. Looks like Baylor's going to get it on the bounce at midfield, though. Around a corner, around 2 men. No one to beat. He's all the way in. There's another Baylor try. Conversion's good. So halftime, Baylor up by a score of 19-5 over Texas Tech. Back for the second half. Baylor kicking off to restart the score. Texas Tech 5, Baylor 19. That one goes just beyond 10, fielded by Texas Tech. Texas Tech dragging the defenders forward for a couple of extra meters. Now they're going to look to go to the left. He's got a line break. Runs into the fullback. He's going to be brought down between the lines. Texas Tech looking for the offload there. And brought down at the 22. I think Baylor was called for an offsides there. Texas Tech looking for the left edge, drops the ball, and he's going to be tackled, not into touch. Well, ball's live still at the 22-meter line. And there the ball rolls into touch. That's going to turn it over for Baylor line out. So we saw Baylor in their last game just really doing an outstanding job protecting the corners. Now this game, they're just putting on a clinic in how to exploit any open corner they find. I think all three of Baylor's tries have come on just an open corner, just get it out there, turn on the speed, and go. So to restart, ref's going to bring the ball out almost to the 10-meter line. Quick chip kick by by Baylor, sorry. Fielded by the Tech player. He just knocked it further into his own territory. Picks it up. He's just going to down it in goal. That'll bring it back out for, I believe, a 5-meter scrum to Baylor. Baylor scrum half hit quickly. Tech may be called for offside here. Quick tap and go by Baylor. He's in. There's the 4th try for Baylor today. And the kick is wide to the right. No good. So with about 4 minutes left to play, the score is Texas Tech 5, Baylor 24. Baylor kicks to restart. Bobbled by Texas Tech. It's rolling deep into their territory. Baylor chasing. Picked up by Texas Tech. Oh, he's got a seam down the line. Looks to goose step. Offloads. And Texas Tech maintains possession. They're approaching midfield at this point. There's a line break. All green in front of him, but 3 in green behind him. They're going to catch him about the 5. Is he in? He's going to be in for another try. So Texas Tech with the line break and another try brings it to 10-24. A little under 3 minutes left to play. So that conversion kick was good, and that brings our score to Texas Tech 12, Baylor 24. So Texas Tech needs 2 tries to tie it, possibly win it with a good conversion. Not much time to play though. Hard crash there. Player going down. Looked like he was able to jump back up though. I didn't quite see the call, but an infraction to Texas Tech. Turns the ball over to Baylor. Quick tap and go, and they're off. There's a chip kick and a foot race. And it's going to roll into touch. And that'll turn the ball over to Texas Tech, just outside their 22. Wind picking up again. Got to be gusting about 20 knots at the moment. Texas Tech with the chip kick. Oh, it took a bad bounce. It's going to be picked up by Baylor. And he's going to drive forward to the 22. And Baylor called for a forward pass. Okay, and with that, the ref signals the end of the game. So your final score, Texas Tech 12, Baylor 24. We'll be back up with University of Houston versus University of... Good high kick. It's going to take a Texas bounce. And University of Houston is going to be all the way back at their try line when they field that one. He's looking to offload, looking to get out of the try zone. And looks like Texas may have tackled him into touch. Yep, he did. So Texas will take over the line out here. Texas player drops the ball on the line out. Ref calls a knock on. Ref didn't like something about the scrum, so he's going to have him reset. Ball's out. Texas looking for a line break up the middle. Houston looking for the line break up the middle. Stopped by Texas. Now going to that right wing. No space over there. He looks to offload before falling into touch. Ref says no. I think the ref called that ball in touch. And it's going to be a Texas line out. Texas with a bit of a mental error, turned the ball over to University of Houston. So have scrum here. Houston's between the lines. The ball's out. He's going to be hit quickly when upon touching the ball. University of Texas defense just swarming, just not giving U of H any opportunity to move the ball. Fortunate call for U of H. Texas cited for high tackle. So U of H with a quick tap and go. They're looking to go to that right-hand edge, but Texas is defending it. Quick tap to restart. Little show and go. Looking for a dummy pass. There's the real pass. He finds the seam on the edge. He's around the one man. Nothing but green in front of him. He's going to take that one all the way in. And University of Houston strikes first. So 4 minutes in. Houston with the try. Conversion's good. So coming up on 5 minutes, we've got Houston 7, Texas 0. Houston kicks to restart. Texas is looking for a corner. They've got their round one. He's going to take that one all the way in. There's nobody fast enough to catch him. So just like that, Texas is going to tie this one up. There's the try. So Texas says, yeah, Baylor's not the only ones that can exploit an edge. And just like that, we got us a tie game. Less than a minute to play in this first half. Fielded on the run by Houston, but he's gonna hit some defenders pretty quickly. So Houston looking for that left edge. They find it. He's got speed. He's around one. It's going to be close. He gets caught inside the 22. Houston's maintaining possession, though. Hard tackle by the Texas defender. Houston 3 picks up the ball. That's going nowhere for him. Bad bounce. That's going to be a it was a knock-on, but the ref was calling it a delayed high tackle. So an advantage penalty to Houston. Give them a chance to restart and another chance to score before the half ends. Taking this one left, working themselves back all the way past the midfield line. No go there. Defense is too strong. Oh, he breaks a couple tackles, though. He's going to take it forward past the 10-meter line. Texas again looking to work to the left. To draw in defenders. Couldn't draw him in enough. Wing's not gonna have enough space. Oh, Houston's ruck was just destroyed there by Texas. Again, still trying to keep it alive. Looking for space up the middle, but Texas is really good at keeping those holes closed up. Okay, we've got a U of H player on the ground here. I'm going to utilize this opportunity to quickly change batteries, and we'll be right back. So as I was changing batteries there, the ref did go ahead and call halftime. So we will be back shortly. Okay, we're back to kick off the second half. Score all tied up, Houston 7, Texas 7. The injured Houston player was able to get up and leave the field under his own power, so he's okay. And Houston will kick off to restart the half. Good high kick, starts Texas at their own 22-meter line. Houston looking to jackal the ball, and they do. Texas is going to be called for not releasing. That pass gets away from the Houston player. The ref's going to call a knock on here. Yeah, I'm not going to lie with you folks. It's frustrating. We're seeing a lot of balls that are kicked forward off the feet or the shins being called knock-ons. That's inaccurate, but ref's in charge of the game, so. Texas wins the scrum, coming left. Oh, pass gets away from him. Houston looking to jackal, but the ref's gonna blow it up. He's gonna call a knock on to Texas. Give it to Houston in the scrum. Bad pass there, hits the ground, but the Houston winger managed to pick it up. Little diving roll. He's going to rumble forward for more, and he's in. Really good play by the Houston winger there. Looked like he was down about 15 meters out, but he just kind of turned a somersault and just kept going. Kick's good. So Houston up by 7. Score Houston 14, Texas 7. About 4 minutes left to play. Deep opening kickoff there by University of Houston. That's going to take Texas all the way back to their try line. Quick offload. He's going to be tackled over into touch. That's going to turn the ball over to Houston. Just inside the 22, so good attacking opportunity for Houston here. Houston's put in is long. It's going to be picked up by Texas. They're going to work it to the right, trying to get those defenders to commit, spring the wingman. Got a bit of an overload. Oh, winger gets past the last defender. He's clear all the way. I don't think anyone's going to be able to catch him. That's going to be a Texas try. Kick was up and through. So again, we've got us another tie game. 2 minutes left to play, all tied up at 14. I believe that ball may have bounced into touch. That's going to turn it over to Texas and set them up with a line out between the lines. Really just inside the 10-meter line. Quick line out by Texas. Didn't even give UH a chance to set up. So they're looking to come left and score. Time running out. First score here is likely to win it. He's looking for a seam. He finds it. There's the opening. He'll take that through, and he'll dot it down right under the post. That's going to put Texas up by 5. Ref did not raise his arm in a signal, so I'm going to it looked good to me, but the ref didn't signal good, so I'm going to say score Houston 14, Texas 19 with under 30 seconds to play. Time expired by my clock, so this may be Houston's last series. They need a try and a conversion to take the lead. And that's going to be a knock-on. That'll end the game, I think. It does. Your final score, Houston 14, Texas 19.